Ladies and gentlemen and ninjas, welcome back to the Decon Podcast here on the African Geekdom Corner with me, your boy JP.
Well, you made it. I'm so thrilled.
We are starting the year 2022, and oh boy, are there things to look forward to when it comes to the realm of movies and TV shows. Today we'll be going over my list of my most anticipated movies for the year. It was a hard list to make. There are a lot of good things coming our way. At least I hope they're good and not like, total shit. As most people have already done their top 10 most anticipated list, I don't have a top 10. There are too many good things coming. I have a top 12. Hope you forgive me for that. Actually, it was going to be a top 11, but then it was an odd number and that felt strange. So, ladies and gentlemen, grab your coffees and let's find out if the upcoming movies on my list are even worth half a piss. So let's kick things off with a Netflix movie, The Killer, which will be starring Michael Fassbender. The Killer, apparently about an assassin. Usually I hear that, and David Fincher, I would think it was a serial killer. But it is a psychological thriller about an assassin slowly losing his mind. This is on my number 12. It would be higher, but as some of these movies on this list, there have been no promotional material, no posters, no trailer out yet. And as of now, no release date for this one. So it sits at number 12, although I have no doubt it's going to be a good movie. Great even. It is David Fincher, the man who brought us Seven. Number 11 on my list, Avatar 2. More Avatar. Avatar. Don't know what it's going to be called. I doubt it's going to be called Avatar 2. It feels a little late. 10 years too late. But this is James Cameron we are talking about in the directing chair. And let's face it, some of you may not agree, some of you might not know it. No Avatar, no Thanos for the MCU. Or at the very least a shitty looking Thanos in a rubber suit. Alright? So Avatar 2 sits at number 11. Because also, no real promotional material. Nothing, we haven't seen a trailer. I might get more excited when we see a trailer. This one is due to release on the 6th of December. So, number 10 on our list. Coming out February the 4th, which, the beginning of the year is usually looked upon as a graveyard for movies that studios need to get rid of. Where movies go to die is the beginning of the year, they say. But Moonfall, starring Halle Berry and Michael Pena. Number 10 on my list, directed by Roland Emmerich. To be fair, I've not liked anything Roland Emmerich has done since Stargate and Independence Day. And after Independence Day, I do believe he's been making the same movie over and over again. And this time, it's really no difference. I did actually like Independence Day Resurgence despite all the negative reviews it got. I think that will work great as a TV show if they ever get around to it. But it's a big sci-fi epic from the trailer, is the moon attacking the earth and trying to wipe us out? I can't tell. It looks nuts. I'm looking forward to it. Moonfall sits at number 10. Number 9, from one of my favorite directors, Operation Fortune. Ruse de Guerre, I believe. Guy Ritchie, great writer, great director, starring Jason Statham and Aubrey Plaza. To be fair, Wrath of Man, his last outing with Jason Statham, was not that good. Very disappointed in that. But this one, it's leaning towards the funny side. Also, Josh Hartnett is back. And I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, it's also at the beginning of the year, March, it releases. It might be shit, but it is Guy Ritchie. Yeah, at least it'll look good. Number 8, Top Gun Maverick. Top Gun. I'm excited for this one because it's directed by Joseph Kosinski, the director of Tron Legacy and Oblivion. I like those movies. I like science fiction. It's a bit out of his wheelhouse. He's done 2 big movies, both sci-fi. I wish to see more of him. I think this might be the one that propels Mr. Kosinski to the top. Let's see how he does. Number 7, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Why? Sam Raimi. Enough said. Let's move on. The Northman. I saw the trailer for this one. Sits at number 6. The Northman looks fantastic. Stellan Skarsgård is in it. I like this guy as an actor. He got shortchanged for Tarzan. That movie was a bit messy. But anyway, The Northman sits at number 6. We're halfway there. Next one is Bullet Train at number 5. Bullet Train is directed by David Leitch, one half of the directing duo that brought us the original John Wick. This gonna be the shit. This has a stacked cast. Brad Pitt, Sandra Bullock, Aaron Taylor-Johnson, Zazie Beetz, Hiroyuki Sanada aka Scorpion, okay, Michael Shannon, and Brian Tyree Henry. But what I'm excited for, or who I'm excited for in this movie, is Andrew Koji. You all might know him from Snake Eyes as a new Storm Shadow. For me, he's the guy from Warrior who kicks major ass. And yo, if he loses the fight to Brad Pitt in this movie, I'm just gonna switch it off, walk out the cinema, fam, for real. And also, no promotional material for this, but I'm looking forward to it. Just the pedigree alone makes me excited, right? Number 4, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse would be the only animated movie on this list. What can I say? Did you see the trailer? Yeah, okay, let's move on. Number 3, Black Adam. This might have been announced, during the days of black and white cinema, but why? The Rock doing superhero. Let's see what happens, yeah? Number 2 on my list, The Batman. It was a toss-up, this one. Couldn't really decide where to put it because tight race is finished. Because the trailers look great. Did you see the trailer? Trailers look great. And Matt Reeves, the man who directed the last 2 movies in one of my favorite, most underrated trilogies of all time, the rebooted Planet of the Apes prequels. Enough said. I'm going to be there opening night. So, on our way down from number 2, before we hit number 1, I'll throw up some honorable mentions. I'm excited for these movies, but they just didn't make the cut. Reasons. The Flash. It's a bit unpredictable. A lot of rumors that come out about it that are not so flattering, but I'm trying to ignore the rumors because I am excited for this movie. Second, Thor: Love and Thunder. Honestly, my favorite Thor run is Thor versus the God Butcher. But I don't know how it's going to be handled. It's a very serious, very gruesome, very violent run. But directed by Taika Waititi, and the current state of Marvel might be a little too funny. They might actually butcher my favorite villain. Pun intended, the God Butcher might get butchered. But it's Christian Bale's playing the God Butcher. Let's see. Full confidence. Next up there, Jurassic World Dominion. Enough said. Fantastic Beasts and the Secrets of Dumbledore has met with a bit of controversy because of the WB parting ways with Mr. Depp, but he has been replaced with Hannibal Lecter, or Le Chiffre, if you will. I feel good about this one. Let us see. My 5th, not least but last honorable mention goes to Argyle, which will be directed by Matthew Vaughn, stars Henry Cavill and Samuel L. Jackson. It's not high on the list because there has been no announced release date, no promotional material, posters, no trailers. It might be the year's best spy thriller. It might even be better than Mission Impossible 7. I know, that's saying a lot. Now, let's roll up to number one. Number one on my list is a franchise I fell in love with from the first movie, and I don't know if I'm more in love with the music. Mission Impossible 7. Did you guys watch the last one? Christopher McQuarrie was a great pick for this franchise. He has elevated it with every subsequent installment that he has written and directed. It does not get better than this. What more can I say other that I expect 2022 to be a great year for movies and TV shows in general. Even video games. There are at least 200 video games coming out this year because of delays, because of, the vid. This year's going to be great for us fans of movies and anime, genre stuff, and I'm looking forward to it. So, as usual, this has been me, your boy JP. Live long and prosper. May the force be with you. May the odds be ever in your favor. Wakanda forever, my ninjas. JP out. Thor the God Butcher. This book. Taste the shit. Don't fuck it up, Marvel.